You must always struggle to be above average. Don't be comfortable with who you are. You must struggle to become who you want to become. Because at the bottom, that's where you find everybody. Stupid people are at the bottom, lazy people are at the bottom, people who have no ambition are at the bottom, idiots are at the bottom. Everybody who is not focused in life is at the bottom. It doesn't require a lot of hard work for you to fail. They say in life you are either growing up to become apples or roses, or you are growing up to become grasses. And you know, for a grass you don't need to dig and prepare the land, and you don't plant grasses. Grasses grow on their own, isn't it? That means they have no value. But if you want, for example, to plant an apple tree, you must look for the right environment. Yes, and make sure you dig the land and put the fertilizer, put enough water for it to give you the apples that you will enjoy in your life. And for anybody who wants to become that person who is at the top, not at the bottom. Because at the bottom, things are not very nice. At the bottom, things are really hard. And majority of people are at the bottom. There are very few people who are up at the top. So always in life, you need to struggle to be at the top. Life is easier at the top. Even the air is cleaner at the top. Isn't it? The weather is cooler at the top. The people are nicer at the top. And you can afford anything at the top. Now that top comes with the aspirations that you have. God does not give us what we dream of. God gives us what we struggle for. So as a good candidate, you must have very high levels of aspiration or ambition. If you are serious with what you want and you work very hard for it, God will definitely grant you the same. But first, you must know what you want. Number two, you do whatever it takes to get what you want. And ultimately, God gives you what you work for. So aspirations, remember what I always say? If you don't aspire, what happens to you? You aspire. So it's very important to aspire for greater heights. As a candidate also, you need to negotiate with yourself. Because sometimes you may feel like you want to sleep more. Sometimes you may feel you want to watch television. Sometimes you may feel you want to talk to a friend and waste a lot of time. Sometimes you may feel I'm going to pretend to be sick so that I don't go to class. Sometimes you may feel you need to extend your holiday for 1 week. Many stupid things can happen. So you need to learn to negotiate with yourself. Okay, it's good to watch television, but I will watch television after I've finished my KCPE. It's good to talk to friends, but I will talk to friends after finishing my KCPE. It's good to enjoy yourselves out there, but I'll do it after learning how to negotiate with yourself. A good candidate is the person who has very high level of determination, no matter what happens. They don't give up. They don't give up their ambition. Because it is not over until you give your paper to that exam. It doesn't matter what you got in Kisumu, Kirinyaga, and what you will get in town and many other mocks that you're going to do. What matters is, what do you want at that KCPE? If you are really committed to that, and if you're serious with that, getting it becomes very easy. So determination, they say, is the key to every success. People don't fail because they are stupid. They fail because they give up too quickly. After failing 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, they think they cannot make it. But if you keep on insisting that you must get 400, getting 400 becomes easy. They say, La rahmat min rahmatillah, isn't it? Yes. When Musa was trying to cross the Red Sea, and Pharaoh was behind coming with his big army, his people told Musa, today we are finished. Because in front of us there is a sea, and behind us there is a big army of Pharaoh. How are we going to escape safely today? And Musa told his people, the same God who saved us in Egypt will save us at the Red Sea. Get my point? That means Musa was not giving up. That means you do your best and leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. God will never fail you if you are determined in getting what you want to get. So as a candidate, you must have very high levels of determination. Or sometimes you might be getting to 30, and when you tell people, I am now getting to 30 but I want to get 400, some people might smile, isn't it? You must be joking. From 230 to, no, it's possible. It's more than possible. As long as you will put the effort required for you to move from 230 to 400, even if it's only 1 week left. In my life, I have taught for so many years, and I've seen students who were very playful all through their school life. But 2 weeks, 1 week before exam, they become very, very serious, and they perform better than students who are always reading their books. Always winning comes at the last minute. When people are running, the athletes, the winning comes at the last second of running. Okay? Somebody might be leading from the beginning, 1 second to touching the red line, another person wins. You get my point? In football, the winning goal is scored 5 minutes before the end of the game. You get my point? And in everything we do, even in our going to Jannah, some people will struggle throughout their lives to become righteous, God-fearing. One day before they die, they become stupid and they go to hell. And some people will be joking. One day before they die, they become serious with God and they go to Jannah. So last minutes are very crucial in everything you do in life. So determination is the key to every success. A candidate is a person who always increases their interest. Every day. They become more serious daily. If last week they were reading 6 hours per day, this week they are reading 8. Next week they will read 10. A week before KCPE 15, and they don't want to sleep, they want to succeed in their exam. That means their interest, their desire. And remember, everything in life begins with a desire. Whatever you desire, you aspire. Whatever you aspire, you acquire. And you will always dare, because that is what is the flair. But not the desire. That means you want it from the deepest part of your heart. You don't just want 400 on your tongue or on your throat, but you want it from inside your heart. That means you are willing to die. Sometimes some people will tell you, I either die or I get case 400 in KCPE. It is a matter of life and death. Therefore, I will do everything possible. I will not allow anything to happen to me, but I will make sure I get 400. They say if you want something to an extent that you are willing even to give your own life for it, getting it becomes very easy. They say if you want to pass as badly as you want to breathe oxygen, you will always pass. So you must want it so badly. That means you have to think of the difference the 400, the 350 will make in your life, and the difference if you don't get up to 300, what will happen to your life. Now if you take that very seriously, it becomes very easy for you to succeed, because you are a candidate. Your interest must go higher and higher every day. A candidate is the person who is conscious of time. Time. Because time and tides waits for no man. No time now. We started counting years. We came to counting months. We are now counting days. Sooner or later we start counting hours. Start counting minutes, seconds, and you're there. So you can't run away from it now. The best thing you need to do is to get serious about it. You know what they say? There is no one who is born a fool. Everybody is born intelligent. The only thing that makes some of us fools is when we refuse to do what can make you intelligent. But if you do what makes people intelligent, and that is reading like a mad person, finally you really become intelligent. Because you are someone who knows exactly where you are going. So time is crucial, because the moment you waste it, you cannot buy it from any supermarket. You do KCPE once only in your life. You have only one life to live. Either you live it very well or you waste it. If you live it very well, you will be happy that you did your best. If you waste it, it will really haunt you one day. That you had a very good time, a great opportunity for you to become somebody important, but you just wasted it. That becomes like a devil, and it will bother you until you die, because you have wasted your time. A candidate is someone who is always excited about the exam, doesn't fear exam, is excited about the exam. That means they always want to make sure they do very well in their exam. So today we are talking about success, and it's not something very easy. If it was easy, everybody in this world will be successful. That's why there are very few people who are school teachers in this world, because it's not easy to become a teacher. There are very few people who are medical doctors in this world, because it's not easy to become a medical doctor. There are very few people who are engineers in this world, because it's not easy to become an engineer. There are very few people. That means in life you are either becoming special or you're becoming ordinary. Because ordinary people are so many. The world has 8 billion people. 8 billion people. Out of these 8 billion people, only 10%. 10% means only 6 million are successful in whatever they are doing. That means if you are serious with success, you must do whatever it takes in order to become successful. First time. Not everyone gets it right the first time. Success is unfortunately a wicked, difficult climb. However, for those who just won't lose hope, success will throw down a life-saving rope. Work hard, work smart, and you will succeed. Don't follow the rest of the world. Take lead. All my best wishes I send to you, my dear friends and students. I hope you keep getting successful till the end. It's not easy, but it is possible. It's not easy, but it is possible. And it is only possible if you decide, look, for me, I either pass or I die. Because I cannot stand the shame of telling my friends, my family, and people who care for me that I have failed. Now I want to avoid that embarrassment. I don't want, if people ask me what I got in my KCPE, I take 5 minutes to tell them because I did not do very well. So not everyone gets it right the first time. So don't worry. Even if up to now you are not yet where you want to be, there's still some time. Success is unfortunately a wicked, difficult climb. However, for those who just won't lose hope, hope success will throw down a life-saving rock. Work hard, work smart, and you will succeed. Don't follow the rest of the world. Take lead. All my best wishes I send to you, my dear friends and students, and I hope you keep getting successful till the end, because the end is soon coming. So, for those who predicted your failure, will congratulate you for your success. And that's very important. So just say Amen if you believe. So I'm taking it again. And if you believe, say Amen. Those who predicted your failure will congratulate you for your success. Amen. That means there is nothing sweeter in life than revenge in success. The success that is very sweet is the success that is not predicted. You've always been getting 250, and then in the KCPE you get 350. Now you surprise everybody. And that makes you happier than somebody who's been getting 350 and then get 360 in KCPE. People were expecting that person to pass. So no much exam. But for you, if you're still struggling, and people are like thinking maybe you might not make it, and then finally you make it, it becomes really sweet. Your parents have always been seeing 200s, but in the KCPE they see 320, 330, 350, or even 400. But the journey of success has steps to be followed. And for anyone who wants to succeed, must follow the step. And you must always begin. There is a starting point. If you don't do it, then don't expect it to happen. Hard work will never work until you work yourself. It can never work on its own until you make it work. So you have to start working. And working means putting all your effort, doing everything you can, doing everything possible to make sure you succeed in what you want to achieve in your life. Because always good life begins in primary school. The grade, the marks you will get in primary school will set a starting point to a better mark in high school, and then to a better degree at the university, and good life later in life. So you start and you always think and then analyze where you're going right and where you're going wrong, then planning, trying whatever is possible, doing whatever you can do, and doing it again and again, and keeping on going until you acquire the success. Say, for me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
I realize. Long time ago. That if I want to succeed. I should not let it go. I must struggle to know. And that is the only way. I can grow. So that in the future, I don't fall on the floor. And end up becoming so low. And making my life so slow. I therefore refuse. Any bad wind that blows. To deny me the chance to grow. It's all about you and your thinking, and you and your wanting, and you and your working very, very hard. My dear boys and girls, they say education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. When I was growing up, I would always tell people, one day I will definitely become a great person. And sometimes people used to laugh at me. thinking is not possible. How can you grow up in a slum area, grow up in a family which had absolutely nothing, grew up in an environment where everybody was busy playing and nobody was serious with studies? Then ultimately, you think you will grow and become different. No, it's possible. What is required is for you to decide and understand that the only friend I have in this life, the only savior I have in this life, the only good company I have in this life, the only security I have in this life, the only shoulder I can climb on in this life, the only thing that will be with me until I die out of this life, that thing is the thing they call education. Therefore, when you are out struggling to make sure you get educated, you are out struggling to make your life a better life that you will be happy to live, you and your people. The capacity to learn is the gift. The ability to learn is a skill, but the willingness to learn is a choice. We choose. You can be born 7 of you in a family, and you all make different choices. Out of you, some become numbers, some become fishermen, some becomes carpenter, and some becomes professor. Now that becoming professor comes from that choice that you make. Life is about choices. We are all born the same way. All of us, when we are born babies. None of us is born a doctor. None of us is born an engineer. None of us is born a pilot. None of us is born a millionaire. But the things you decide to do with your life is what will ultimately make you who you become in your future. You may not be the genius. You may not have the skills, but the choice is always yours. Therefore, the capacity to learn is a gift from God. The ability to learn is a skill, but the willingness, the one who decides that from today, I am not going to joke with my life anymore. Because they say education is not about life. Education is life itself. Therefore, if you mess with your education, you've messed with your own life. If you take education seriously, you end up enjoying your life. So, if that is the case, my dear boys and girls, you need to push harder than yesterday. If you want a different tomorrow. And I want to warn you, never ever think of what is back at home, because that is not yours. No one has a license to live forever, and no one has a passport to stay in this world eternally. That means your parents can die anytime. They can go anytime. And sometimes when they go with their money. The man gets finished. So in life, you don't think of what your father has or what your family has. In life, you think of what are you going to make? Who are you going to become? Where will you be in the future? And the best way of telling what your future will be is to work for it today. And that's what they say, push harder today than yesterday. Because that will make a difference in your tomorrow. Remember, today you are a small boy. Today you are a small boy and a small girl. But you're not going to be a small boy and a small girl forever. No. One day, you will have to take full responsibility of your life. There will be no one to provide for you throughout your life. A time will come when you must take control of your life. And that's why today you must ask yourself, What are you doing today? So that when that time comes, you will be ready to take full responsibility of your life, and you will still live a greater life than you are living today. Say today.
Today.
Right now.
Right now.
I have come to a realization.
I have come to a realization
That my life.
That my life
Is my decision.
Is my decision.
And that is the purpose.
And that is the purpose
Of my creation.
Of my creation.
And with my determination.
And with my determination.
I am very sure.
I am very sure.
I will get the satisfaction.
I will get the satisfaction.
When I reach my destination.
When I reach my destination.
Therefore, remember, your only limit, the only thing that can stop you from getting what you desire to get out of the speed is yourself. Nobody else. The only thing, the only obstacle, the only barrier that is between you and the 400 of KCPE and the great success in life and the medical doctor you want to be and the engineer you want to be and the pilot, the only person who can stop you from becoming a great individual is yourself. The day you change, everything will change. Now where there is the word stand, you stand. And where there is the word sit, you sit. And where there is the word jump, you jump. Are you getting my point? Yes. Say today.
Today.
I am comfortably saying.
I am comfortably saying.
For me to become the person I want to become.
For me to become the person I want to become.
I must stand straight.
I must stand straight.
As I stand straight.
As I stand straight.
If my target is very high.
If my target is very high.
I will jump higher.
I will jump higher.
As I jump higher.
As I jump higher.
I will always acquire.
I will always acquire.
And after I acquire.
And after I acquire.
I will sit down.
I will sit down.
Examine. Whatever I have acquired.
Whatever I have acquired.
And if it is not satisfying.
And if it is not satisfying.
I will still aspire.
I will still aspire.
So that I can go higher.
So that I can go higher.
And for me to do this.
And for me to do this.
I must stand firmer.
I must stand firmer.
As I stand firmer.
As I stand firmer.
I must also get more focused.
I must also get more
And
focused.
stretch myself.
And stretch myself.
To my last limits.
To my last limit.
Until I become my best.
Until I become my best.
After becoming my best.
After becoming my best.
Then I will shake hand with my friend.
Then I will shake hand with my friend.
So that all of us.
So that all of
Can be
us.
able to sit down.
Can be able to sit down.
Together.
Together.
And rest.
And rest.
Remember, my dear boys and girls, study while others are sleeping. Study. That's what I do. I enjoy studying when others are sleeping because that gives me motivation. It makes me feel I'm so special. Everybody else is busy snoring and I am busy reading. That means you are a unique person. You are a special individual. You know exactly what you want out of your life. Study while others are sleeping. Walk while others are laughing. Prepare while others are playing. And dream while others are wishing. That means don't allow yourself to be like everybody else. It's not good to be part of a bigger crowd. It is always sweet when you are always different from the crowd. You are unique. You are special. You're not doing what everybody else is doing. So take note of this. Study Can we read this together?
Study
While others are sleeping. Work while others are laughing. Prepare while others are playing. And dream while others are wishing. At the end of the day, if you do exactly this, 400 becomes a chicken feed. Becomes very easy. Because whatever somebody else has achieved in this world, any other person can also achieve. Remember, therefore, study without desire, without knowing why you are studying, spoils the memory and it retains nothing that it takes in. You must always have the desire for success. For you to be able to study and then retain whatever you have read, whatever you have studied in your term. So remember, a little progress each day adds up to big results. You just need to do a little bit more every day, a little bit more every day, a little bit more every day. Now those little efforts you are asserting in the struggle to achieve what you want to achieve, those little things will give you the bigger things. 1 mark per day, 5 extra mark per day, 10 extra mark per day before you realize you are there, succeeding at the level where you want to succeed. Remember, you have to go wholeheartedly into anything in order to achieve anything worth having. You have to give all your heart, all your effort, do whatever it takes, and ultimately you succeed in getting what you want to get out of your life. Don't go halfway, go all the way. Don't stop because you're tired. Stop because you have achieved what you want to achieve, and with that you will really go very, very far. Are we together? Say yes.
Yes.
Write down the word possible. Write down the word possible. What do they mean? Everything is possible. Everything is possible, P, if you are always positive. Positive means you are always sure that it is going to happen. You are going to succeed. You're always sure. Everything is possible if you are positive. That means you always tell yourself, I have what it takes to get 400 marks. I have whatever it takes to become a medical doctor. I have whatever it takes to become an engineer. I have whatever it takes to become a teacher. I can do it. Yes, I can do it. I will do it. I have done it. I can do it again and again and again and again. At the end of the day, those positive affirmations are what makes things possible. It is possible. Or, if you, in yourself, you are optimistic, that means you believe that you can achieve. Repeat this after me. Say, what the mind can conceive,
What the mind can conceive,
my heart will believe,
my heart will believe,
and I will always achieve.
and I will always achieve.
What my mind can conceive,
What my mind can conceive,
my heart will believe,
my heart will believe,
and I will always achieve.
and I will always
Now
achieve.
that is O, the O of optimism. S, it means you must always work smart for you to make things possible. Working smart means when you have a problem, understanding anything you are reading, don't struggle alone. Ask those who know better than you. Ask them. Ask them to show you how to do it. If you don't know where you are going, ask those who are coming back. They will tell you how life is ahead of you. If there is a topic you don't understand, ask those who have already understood that topic. Ask the teacher, and they will explain to you. And that is what they call work smart. Don't work very hard. Possible, the next S. That means always be systematic. Being systematic means having your reading timetable, your work schedule, and your routine of operations. That means you don't do things haphazardly. You plan whatever you do, and after planning, you follow that plan religiously. Possible I. That means you always look for inspiration. That means you're always admiring those who are successful, those who are doing well, those who are getting better marks than you. And finally, you imitate them, because the secret of succeeding in life is observation, imitation, repetition, and habituation. If you do what successful people do, you also become successful. Possible means you are always brave enough to face every challenge that comes with learning, to face every challenge that comes with success, to face every challenge that comes with studying, to face every challenge that comes with examination. You are possible because you are not limited. L for limitations. You don't allow your limitation to hold you down. You get out of your limitations and you go up and up. Remember, every setback is a setup for comeback. Every failure is an opportunity to pass even more and at greater level. Possible. E. It is possible if you can encourage yourself every day. And that is what makes it possible. So keep on reminding yourself that there is nothing in this world that is impossible. And there is no marks that you may want to achieve that will become impossible for you. Practice every day, whatever you do, and revise every day, whatever you do, and you read every day, ultimately, it becomes easy for you. Practice makes improvement. If you do it every day, finally you become a master of what you're doing. And that is really interesting. Okay? Because they don't want to pass. They don't want to pass because they do things that will stop them from passing. They give priority. They give preference. They waste themselves. Instead of them concentrating on what is important in their lives, they copy others. They waste their time. And ultimately the exam comes. And before you realize, you are getting marks that are really bad. But who is to blame at the end of the day? Because it comes back to you. Whether you like it or you don't like it. And you have to be careful. Those who think they're going to fail, they don't want to fail alone. They also disrupt. They disturb. They want others also to fail like them. So you have to be very careful. That's why choosing friends becomes crucial. Particularly when you're almost there. You don't allow people to make you fail. You must struggle, whatever it takes. It's about your life. It's not about the lives of other people. It comes out of struggle. Now what is this struggle that this guy is talking about? The struggle is S. Always you must be ready to sacrifice. You can never go up if you don't want to give up. You can never go up if you don't want to give up. Can you repeat that? You can never go up if you want to give up. Again, you can never go up if you don't want to give up. Give up what? Give up sleep. Give up play. Give up friends. Give up pleasure. and struggle. Because it is after the struggle when ease will come. And that's what Allah says in the Quran. Innamal usri yusra. After every such struggle, there will always come an easy time. When you are a student, it's time to struggle. The fruits of the struggle will come after your studies. T in the word struggle means whatever you do, do it thoroughly. Do it very well. Don't leave any stone unturned. Don't spare any effort in struggling to become who you want to become. You must do every possible effort to become that person you want to become, to get the marks you want to become. So do and do it thoroughly. They say you either do it very well or don't do it at all. You either go to school and pass or don't go at all. Because the whole idea of going to school is at the end of the day to pass. That's the whole idea of learning. You are learning to become somebody. If you don't become that somebody, that means you've never learned. You learn to become that great person you want to become. So you must do whatever it takes to become the person you want to become. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. Because you have to be realistic. It's about realities. It's not about wishes. It's reality. And the reality of life is those who work hard will always succeed. Those who work hard will always succeed. Is a reality. Is a law of life. That nothing comes easy. Everything comes with a lot of struggle, with a lot of effort. G. Struggling means gauging. That means always making sure you choose between what is good and what is bad, and always go for what is good. Struggle. Struggle, L, it means you are always pushing beyond your limitations. You are transcending yourself. You are transforming yourself. That means you go above and higher than what you are always doing to arrive at the destination that will give you a lot of satisfaction. Struggle, E, that means you are always empowering yourself. You are learning what you don't know. You are struggling to understand what you don't understand, and you are always working together with others in a team, working in order to succeed the way you want to succeed. One impossible can read, I am. Possible. Impossible can read, I am. Possible. That's it. At the end of the day, nothing is impossible. Now, for you to become that candidate who will always get what they want, you must have 10 P's. Can you write down the 10 P's? You must have 10 P's. Now the first P is the P of purpose. Knowing exactly why are you studying? Why are you sitting for KCPE? Why did you come all the way from Zanzibar? All the way from Dar es Salaam? All the way from Tanga? All the way from Lamu? Everywhere else. Why did you come all the way to Murpura? What brought you here? They say there are two important days in our lives. The day we are born and the day we discover why we are born. So the P of purpose. Remember, the meaning of life, the purpose of living is living a purposeful life. So P for what? Purpose. If you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing it becomes easy, interesting. It's easy. The second P is the P of perception, changing your mindset. Because you are who you are, because that's how you think you are. If up to now you think you are a 200 person, today is the day to change that mentality and think of yourself as a person of 300, as a person of 400. That mindset, that mentality, they say developing a winning attitude. Whatever has been happening to you, that's not you. The real you is the person you want to see after KCPE. So P for perception. The third P is the P of being positive. Positive means knowing whatever happens, whatever will happen, you are going to make it. Repeat this after me. Say, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
It doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make a
What
difference.
others say I am.
What others say
It
I am.
doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Where I am at the moment.
Where I am at the
The
moment.
real issue
The real issue
is where I am going tomorrow.
is where I am going tomorrow.
And to make it clear to everyone,
And to make it clear to everyone,
I am on my way
I am on my way
to greatness.
to greatness.
I am going to achieve
I am going to achieve
because I am an achiever.
because I am an achiever.
I am able,
I am able,
capable,
capable,
and unbuggable.
and unbuggable.
It's very, very important. P number what? Where are we? We are P number 4. P number 4 is patience. Pays. Patience pays. Patience pays. Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Don't give up. Have patience. If you put your trust in God, God will never disappoint you. The second P, the P number 6 is programming yourself. Number 5, programming yourself. Don't allow other people to program you. You must program yourself. That means do whatever is possible until you get what you want out of the examination. P number 6 is the P of push. That means putting maximum, exerting maximum effort in your study, in your reading, until you become the person you want to become. Push. Number 7 is the P of planning. You don't leave things to chances. You plan for success. If you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. Therefore you plan. That means you put your timetable right, you put your schedule right, and you follow the routine so that until you succeed in what you are doing. P number 8 is the P of persistence, not giving up. Persistence, not giving up. Persistence. P number 9, partnership. Looking for people who can support you, who can help you, who can work with you. And that is really, really important. And P number 10, prayer. Make sure you pray, and pray every day. My friends, a story is told of a chicken. Okay, let's listen to this story. It says, dream the impossible, dream. This is the story of the eagle who dreams the impossible dream. This is my quest to follow the stars, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. At the end of the day, I will be there. Once upon a time, there was a large mountainside where an eagle's nest rested. The eagle's nest contained 4 large eagle eggs. And the eagle's nest was always up on the mountains. One day, an earthquake broke the mountains, causing one of the eggs to roll down the mountain to a chicken farm located in the valley below. The chicken knew that they must protect and care for the eagle's egg. So they decided to sit on it. So an old hen volunteered to nurture wondering how great the birds are up in the sky. But it was also an eagle. But because it was brought up to believe it is a hen, it's a cuckoo, it behaved like a cuckoo, while it was an eagle. And the cuckoo were busy telling the eaglet that you're a cuckoo, you're not an eagle. There's no way you can succeed. There's no way you can achieve. There's no way you can get 400. It's impossible. And there are people who could tell you that. And because you don't understand and you don't believe that you are better than who you are at the moment, you can do much better than what you are doing at the moment. You can perform much better than you're performing at the moment. You accept it and you continue performing in a dismal way. Each time the eagle saw the other eagle flying, it dreamed of it flying, but he thought it's impossible. I am a cuckoo, I am not an eagle. It's impossible to get 400. I've always been getting 250, 240. But the eagle thought to himself, if he could stop breathing and continue to live his life and die like a chicken, it's okay to get 450. It's okay. No, it's not okay. There is possibility for each and every one of you to get higher marks than you are getting at the moment. It's possible. Now the eagle one day decided, take note of the word decided. It's about deciding that enough is enough. I cannot continue failing. I must succeed. And the day the eaglet says, I cannot continue being a cuckoo, I must fly like an eagle. That day, the eagle stretched the giant wings 6 feet across and it started flying. And if it didn't do that, there was no way it could fly. The eagle slowly lifted off the ground. It ascended into the sky, it soared higher and higher, and further and further, and finally realized, yes, I can do it. I can do it. I thought I could not do it. Yes, I can do it. It saw more in an instant than its companions had in an entire life. The day you discover you are greater than who you are, that is the day you will change your performance and get higher marks. We are born to win but conditioned to lose. This is true for most of people. We don't achieve excellence because we think we cannot achieve it. And the day you stop thinking like that, that's the day you will succeed and achieve even higher and higher. The day you realize that, look, it's not enough for me. It's not just about me, it's also about my mom, my dad. It's about my family, it's about my community. It's about the world, it's about the nation, it's about me becoming the person I want to be. The day you discover that becomes magical. Whatever was always impossible, it becomes possible. But then you have to get out of that fear and say, yes, I can. Changing the word impossible to I am possible. I am possible. You get strength, experience, and confidence by every experience where you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the things you cannot do. Do the things you have never done before. And remember, the furnace still gets strengthened through the hottest furnace. It is when things are harder, they become easier. Challenges can be springboard professional if they are welcome as opportunities rather than tolerated as nuisance. If you look at yourself as the beautiful creation of God, who is bestowed with every possibility to succeed, though we cannot overlook the problems of tomorrow, remember, we can succeed to change tomorrow. We should not forget to celebrate the success of today. Whatever we do today will make us greater tomorrow. And finally, we can choose to live as chicken who will always look up and envy the mighty eagles, or we can, and we can, and we will. We can be an eagle and enjoy the thrill of soaring in the sky. We can either always admire the little angels, we can always admire the tahdid, or we can say this year is our year. We must reach everybody, and we must time to decide, and the choice is you. Say, I have already discovered. And I have decided. I'm not going to remain a chicken. I was born to be an eagle. To fly higher and higher.